Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Hey, this is Mario Bird here, back at ya. Man, guys, I know it's been a while since I did this. Of course, the last live I did was back in, it was 2018. All right, going into the new year. So check this out, y'all. I wanted to make this one for those that have your New Year's resolution. So what I want to do is call this the 5 enemies you need to be aware of in 2019. So let's go ahead and jump into this. But before we do, if I say anything, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, and share. If there's something that resonated with you that can help others out, go ahead and share this with them. So if you're watching this on the live, if you're watching the recording, go ahead and, like I said, like, comment, and share this with someone that it can help them out also. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let me share this with you too, real quick. I know you're like, man, Rio, jump into it, Rio, dog. So check this out. Last night, I went to the gym at 11:30. Okay. Went to the gym at 11:30. So what I did was my daughter and I, we were watching a movie. And she kind of fell asleep in the room and whatnot. So I set my alarm for 11:30, got up, went to the gym. And as I was there, man, I seen quite a few people that I didn't recognize, and I noticed that some of them, they were, trying to lose weight. Others, they were looking to gain muscle. So I like to encourage people, because I kind of figured what it was, with it being the new year, and people just trying to stay on point with their New Year's resolutions and their goals. And I wish them well, and I really pray to God and hope that they do follow through, because I love to see people push through, because I was there. We were all there. Whatever it is, everyone had a beginning, whether it's business, whether it's working out, whatever it is, everyone has a beginning. So it's important to reach back and try to help other people out as much as we can. So I thought to go ahead and put this video together, these 5 enemies to be aware of. So, they say in January, the gyms are always packed. Come March, there's barely anybody in there that started with their New Year's resolution. So if we were aware of these in the prior years, I believe that we would have been much closer, or have already hit our goals and setting the goals that we had set, and we'd be on track to set even higher goals. So let's go ahead and jump into this, the 5 enemies to be aware of in 2019. I got this from a training that I was on this morning, and it was some fire, and I was like, it's important. I need to go ahead and share this with you all. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I got my notes here. I got to stay on point so I don't get off track. Distractions are key. I can be distracted, like everybody else. I get distracted. So the first one to be aware of, 1 out of 5, is distractions. Okay. So distractions, man, are, oh my goodness, get you off track. So if you're on track, you ever see a train on track, you know what I'm saying? And if that train go off track, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. It's going to tear up a lot of stuff. So just look at, the train being on track is going for its goal. Okay. And look at our lives with our goals. We're on track. But if we get off track, what happens? Bam, we crash. We crash our goals. We crash our resolutions. Okay. So let's use this analogy. How many times have you gone on social media with the goal in mind to make a training video, to watch a training video, to share some important content, and you see something funny? So what do? You see somebody's funny post, you like it, and next thing you know, you're falling down the dark hole, the rabbit hole. And you're like, oh man, time that went by. How did I get here? I lost all this time and don't have anything accomplished. Something we all fall into, so we must be aware of the distractions. The next one is discouragement. And believe it or not, guys, I'm sure you all believe this. I shouldn't even say believe it or not. Discouragement can take you out of the game. If you fall into the lies of, man, I'm not good enough. Man, this is taking too long. Man, I didn't get the sales that I set out to get. I was expected to get 5 or 10 sales. I end up getting 2. So you get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? man, celebrate the wins. That was an issue I had. You know, I didn't celebrate each step that I was getting, drawing closer to my goal. I didn't celebrate it, and that's important. Celebrate it. Be grateful, work with what you have. Okay. Like I made another video when I talk about use what it is that you have. My cousin posted a thing, talking about, health, and then when he posted it, there were a lot of comments, people saying, oh, eating, healthy is too expensive and all this other stuff. And I was like, you got to use what you have available to you. There are gyms like Planet Fitness, $10 a month if money is an issue. Or, if you can't afford that, walk, do something, park further away from the store, so you can walk more, get a little more exercise. You don't have to go to Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying, if you can't afford it. Stop eating the chips. You got Save-A-Lot, you got Aldi's, just different things like that. Work with what it is that you have. So be aware of discouragement. Don't make these excuses. Don't fall into all the excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because discouragement, believe it or not, if you fall into I don't have, it's too expensive, you will get discouraged and fall out of what it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? The next one, number 3, is discontentment. It's important to be content. No matter how good things are going for you, you aren't happy. It's the little wins that equal up to, ultimately, the big wins. So in your business, if you generated 1 lead, be happy. Strive to generate even more. If you generated 5, 10, I'm not saying be satisfied and, just the be right there, to stay right there. What I'm saying is celebrate the wins along the way. That was an issue I had, So I'm going to read some things. It says, discontentment. It said this happens because you're comparing yourself to others. So check it out. If you're in a gym and you're looking to gain muscle, or if you're in a gym looking to lose weight, okay, you want to lose weight, you want to look like, okay, let me name some of my people, okay, Brittany, okay, when it comes to women, my cousin Brittany Williamson, you know what I'm saying? She's, or my sister, or anyone, my wife, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be them, or if you're trying to gain muscle, I'm naming some of my loved ones. Wanting to be like my cousin Malin Mills, or Dewey McCoy, or Anthony McCoy, or just any of these, these guys, or Aaron Parker, trying to be like them, and also comparing yourself. Okay, it's a lot of big leaders. You jump into the online space wanting to build your business, and you want to, be like the Aaron Parkers, the Linda Bombers, the Lisa Torreses, and so forth. Man, that they've been in the game much longer. They know they had, trainings and systems and so forth, all these different trainings, and they learned from them, and they done these things, man. You're not just going to jump into it and thinking that everything is going to be, roses and whatever they say that cliche is, no, they've gone through the ringer. They've done it. They made it happen. They got the trainings, they made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, be content. Don't, try to play yourself out, trying to compare yourself to other people. And see, discontentment, what happens is it causes you to want to jump from this thing to that thing to this thing to that thing. You look at the job space, okay? What happens there? People, they get discontent and they say, you know what, forget this. I'm going to jump to another job. And then same things follow them. These 5 enemies follow them, or even more. There too, because they haven't worked on this. You know what I'm saying? And they continue to follow them everywhere they go, until they confront the things that's haunting them, that's messing with them, and dealing with these 5 enemies, okay? So let's go ahead and keep going. The next one is number 4. I hope I got these in order. If I don't, it's okay. Is being disconnected, okay? Did I get all these? I said distraction, discouragement, discontentment. Oh, yeah, another thing about being discontentment. Look at one thing that I really believe that is very, very important. We talk about personal development. Personal development is key. You have to, and understand this. The scriptures, if you look at the Apostle Paul, he talked about being content in whatsoever things that he was going through. Okay. When he wrote a lot of his, when he wrote some of the hard stuff, the letters, he was in prison. So he was content because he trusted in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave him everything that he needed. And all these little personal development sayings that you see, you know, positive quotes, believe it or not, there a lot of them, the basis of them come from the scriptures, whether you want to believe it or not. They do. And that's why I love to refer back to the scripture. I love the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm a Christian, you know, and I love to share my faith. I'm tell you straight up, I'm a Christian. I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep going. The next one is disconnected. Being disconnected. Okay. You must stay connected with people up to the level as you are. Okay. You must stay connected. Don't get on an island where you can slip into the dark loneliness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's easy to do. If you are, you know, thinking, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this by myself, that's what's going to happen. It really is. You know, you thinking you're going to get into this, you know, and try to do this, you know, by yourself and for yourself. No, you got to understand when it comes to business, you're in business for yourself, but you aren't by yourself. There are communities, there are tribes. You know, you can join and get online and, you know what I'm saying, that will help you through it. You can learn some tips and just different things, mind hacks, all these different things that help you get through. Hey, you going through this? I understand. I'm going through it. I've been through it. These are some little things. I'm too busy. Yes. Hey, man, I learned some things. I learned a training where you could just break it up throughout the day. Man, there's little pockets of time that you could do things throughout the day to make whatever it is that you're trying to make happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disconnected. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll fall into the loneliness abyss. You don't want to be there, okay? And last but not least is delay, procrastination. You know what? Man, I'm not going to go to the gym today. I don't feel like it, man. You know what I'm saying? I do it tomorrow. Or I do it tonight. Or I do it, you know, there's a better time. I want to watch this movie. I want to do this. Oh, no, I'm not going to make this training video today. Or I don't want to get on this training today. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Or, you know what? That's procrastination. You know what? There's no better time than now. But, and understand this. This is what happened to me. Delay. There's things that happen in life that literally will cause the pause button to be hit in your life. And that's what happened to me. 2017, 2018, you know, I had some things happen to me that the pause button was like, okay, you know, you gotta deal with this right here. These things need to be dealt with in order for everything else to be, you know, and that's what I had to do. You know, I knew it wasn't the end, you know, of my businesses. I knew it wasn't the end of anything else. It was just a delay. But don't stay in that delay. You got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? So wanted to share these 5 things, 5 enemies of that you must be aware of in 2019. So this is Mario Bird. I hope this was helpful to you. And check this out, guys. If there's anything that I can do to help you out, if you're looking for a community to help you in your business, message me and I can share with you what I'm working with and the community that I'm plugged into that's helping me out. And like this information that I have here that I've shared with you is from that community that I'm, you know, plugged